a few questions. Why is Rick really mad at Lori? Why was Herschel walking around the doggone prison alone? And who the hell were those people at the end? Walking Dead is back. I am just so excited for season 3. We just got the season premiere and it was great. They hit it right on the head. A few things I noticed right off the bat. Everyone's looks much more serious. Everyone's like hitting the target right on the money. Everyone's, and you should see Carl, I was like, whoa, who is this kid? Like, he was just like, I feel like, you know, he just got so much more mature. He got a gun now. He's shooting, boom, 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 killing everybody left and right. So Carl's all grown up. It starts off, we find out that they go house hopping. Now I thought that usually The Walking Dead used to start off with a scene that was at the end, but it seems like this time around, the scene that opened up was just something in the past. So they were house hopping, I guess, in the past before the premiere started. So we find out now that the winter has passed. So some time has gone by. I was expecting that the premiere would have picked up right where season 2 left off. So I was a little confused about that I didn't really follow, and then I was like, oh, okay, so we have a big gap, a whole winter has passed, which is why Lori's stomach is really big. So some months have passed and people have grown stronger, they've really fought, and they've been going from house to house. Then they finally land on this prison. That's where I'm all of season 3 is gonna take place, I'm pretty sure. The way it's set up, it's like, the walkers are in different locations. They can easily lock up the gates. So they start off by having like some little picnic in the middle of the yard after they take out each zombie one by one. I thought they were getting a little carried away. They're having way too much fun there. I wish I was there, shooting the zombies one by one. They're getting really carried away. I was really surprised that they were, again, way more confident. They were just setting off everyone. Like, it wasn't like, oh God, oh, don't go by yourself. Oh, I'm scared. It was just like, all right, you go there, I go that way, you go that way. If you get killed by a zombie, oh well. So I was pretty shocked about that. But they take them all out and then they sit down and they start singing, and you realize how good music can be at a time of crisis. What got me was, I'm a big Rick fan. I love Rick, okay? I'm crazy about him. Not in that way, but, well, maybe. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm a fan of Rick, and I was really taken aback by Rick's attitude with Lori. When she messed up, she did some stuff in the past, and I was really pissed at in the season finale of season 2, where she was pulling back from him. And if you want to go check out season 2, I have a few videos on the whole season 2 recap, if you want to go revisit that. He was really treating her like dirt, I don't know why he's still mad at her. It's over. I don't, maybe something has happened, I don't know. Maybe because there was a gap, there was a winter that we missed. What I think is that basically Rick is kind of he is trying to just stay focused, and he feels that too much emotion has brought him down, and the fact, it seemed like there was a hint about the fact that he ended up having to kill his best friend, that, despite that she is his wife, she kind of came in the way of him and his best friend. It's a whole mess, so I can see how he's mad at her. So I hope he gets over it, because I want their relationship to get better, so he's pissed at her. We see they get into the prison and they land in that one room. They finally, I thought that's where they were gonna stay. Remember, they find the keys, they get into this room, and I'm thinking are they gonna stay there? I mean, I know I couldn't stay there. Could you stay there? I mean, Rick is kind of he's just going forward. He's not even pausing. He's just going straight, boom, boom, boom. First he lands at the prison. He's like, all right, let's take out the zombies. All right, let's get in the prison. Okay, let's go get the keys. Let's just take over this whole damn prison, Keep on going further. I'm like, why are they still looking, I mean, relax a little bit. You don't have to, it's a whole damn prison. You have, the rest of your life to explore the prison. I feel like he should have, relaxed and took it easy. Waited a little bit, at least a couple of days. And of course, something crazy is about to happen. They're in the dark, and then all the zombies come out, and they just scatter, and it's you think, they should just shoot them, since they were all so strong in the beginning, taking out zombie after zombie. But I guess it's when you're in one little room with the zombies and a whole bunch of them come out, you kind of get scared, when you're taken by surprise, you're not as confident, you're just oh, but you're supposed to, they should have taken them out, but they run away. And then tell me why Maggie and Glenn go in a room, I don't know, they're gonna have sex, I don't know what they're doing, why they went in their own, what happened there. And then Herschel goes off on his own looking for Maggie. I don't really know why Herschel went off by himself. I mean, you'd think in this time they would realize not to go off by themselves, but like I said, I feel like they're more confident, they're letting each other go alone everywhere. Herschel goes on his own, he walks over supposed to be a dead zombie, and of course the zombie wakes up. I don't need zombies that get into moods where they're sleeping and then they get up. He starts biting, Herschel's leg, and Herschel falls, and you're thinking he's gonna die, and they save him, and you're still living from season 2, thinking that wow, Herschel's gonna die, oh my god. But then, it hit me that they were all infected. Remember the secret that Jenner let loose in season 2 is that they're all pretty much infected. So I guess if they're not eaten, but if they're bit, it doesn't matter. Like they already have the virus or the disease, so it just matters that they don't die. So I think what the issue is that Herschel just can't die in order for him to stay alive. Since everyone's infected anyway, so it won't matter. So they try to save him, so he's bit, and they all gather around and try to save him, and we'll see. But I think they are going to save him. Some people are saying he might die, but I think they're going to save him, because I was like, wow, don't tell me Herschel's going to die in the first episode. I want Herschel to last. So then Rick chops off his leg. That was like a gruesome scene. But supposedly he has to save his leg, chop it off, and he saves it. The Walking Dead really went all out this episode. I don't know what you guys, like, did everyone like write to Walking Dead and tell them like, look, we want gore and we want blood? I mean, me personally, I like a lot of drama. But, you know, I'm okay with the gore, but I like more drama. But they really went gore on this. I mean, almost the whole episode was filled with like gunshots, boom, zombie after zombie getting killed. You remember when they were also by the gate and they were like poking their brains out? I mean, it was like 75% gore in this episode, but that's fine. I'm sure Walking Dead is gonna get way better and way more dramatic, especially when the governor hits the scene. I think it's come up in a few episodes. So Herschel's down, now he's without a leg, and you're just like, damn, Walking Dead just did this? They just took out someone's leg? So far he survived, but without a leg, like, how are they gonna drag him along everywhere they go? I'm also wondering what they're gonna do with Lori's baby. Do you think that she's gonna lose the baby or not? Because I can't imagine a newborn baby in this environment. I don't get it. Then the final scene, right when they're chopping off Herschel's leg, a bunch of prisoners show up with like, they got their own weapons. You're like, oh no, so there's a bunch of prisoners that we don't know who they are. So now apparently the prison has a whole bunch of other people. I don't know, we'll find out how that's going to be connected with the governor. Now we know that they're going to have to probably come to some terms with these people. Knowing Rick, looking at the sneak peeks, is I think Rick is like ready to go, you know, like he's staying strong and he's ready to fight for his, and I really like that about Rick. So I have a couple of questions for you. What do you think about Rick being angry at Lori? Do you think he should be angry at her? And remember when Lori was talking about how the baby was just all gruesome? Like, when I thought of that, I was like, oh god, why'd you even think it? Who thinks of that stuff? She was asking questions like, what if the newborn is still and it's a zombie inside of me and it eats me alive? Like, that was just sick. Like, who would think of that stuff? So, question. Why is Rick mad at Lori, and does he have a right to be mad at Lori? And do you think Lori's baby's actually going to be born? I'm also going to check out American Horror Story. Tell me if you guys are watching that also. I'm just so amped that Walking Dead is back. And I haven't told you, but Walking Dead is pretty much my best show. I don't want to tell that to my Breaking Bad fans, but I love Breaking Bad, but The Walking Dead is where it's at. See you guys soon. About what we were waiting for, the secret that was in the season finale of season 1. That basically what Jenner whispered in Rick's ear at the CDC.